Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Nadex Trading. Right now I have the latest Easy Money template up, and I made an indicator that went off when the main indicator goes off and started placing buy signals. Now it has to turn green here, has to turn green here, and we have to have the tail plus the arrows coming in. All these things are necessary. But these arrows come in when these all turn green. And we have this on a 1-minute robot. Let's see, it hasn't started yet. Let me put the graph up. Oh, it has. Okay, good. But it does have some drawdown, but it's 1-minute chart. It's pretty crazy. But it makes money. And if it can do it on a 1-minute chart, it can do it on anything. That's all I know. Here, let's take a look at it. It's able to take 5 positions, 10 pips apart. And it's got a small trailing stop and a 25 pip stop loss. It just keeps going to town. We can see how it does down here. So we can go back over here and see what's going on. Right now it's in a little bit of a drawdown, but it always comes back. That we don't have to worry. Let me show you the system. The system is we still have the stochastic arrows on here, and all they're here is just a visual to tell us that, you know what, things are starting to turn. We have them over here telling you it's turning and going up too. So when you see these, you know not to be buying into this. It's a trap. And what did it do? It turned right around. So what basically happens is we get the cross. We're red here, red tail, red candle, and now we got our first sell trade. And the idea is you don't take all these trades, you take one or two, doesn't matter. And you let them run down to the end, just like always, and you take the profit. But the idea is, let's say you got into here and it pulled back and it kicked you out and you made profit from the trailing stop. At least to get you back in, you make some more profit going up. You don't just sit on the curve and wait for the next signal to set up. I mean, look at all these arrows you get. Doesn't mean you take all these trades, just telling you that these arrows are going in your direction. Everything's lined up for you to make money. The idea is you get the top one, you come down to here, it got a big kickback. Let's say the trailing stop took you out in here, it would get you back in the next arrow, or actually it would depend how many candles. Maybe it'd be one or this arrow or this arrow, it doesn't matter. But then you're going to trail this all the way back down. But let's say you made profit down to here and it went to go back up and you got some more profit. Trailing stop took you out again. What does it do? It gets you back in again and then you finish the trade. So it gives you multiple chances to make money. That's all it's about. You look at this thing, 1-minute chart just going back up, even after a little bit of drawdown. It's pretty awesome. This is the same system we already have, just that there's multiple trades in here. It doesn't mean you take all these trades. It just means that if you get kicked out and it comes back up, it'll get you into the soonest trade as possible to still make money, as long as the conditions are in making money. These are the conditions to make money. No, not over here, not anywhere else, just over here. These are the conditions to make money right in here. Right here. Sells. Can go back down. Now if you go down into here and it pulls back up and you get stop loss takes, not stop loss, but let's say the trailing stop takes you out, then there's no more trade after that. Because actually, if you're watching this, the trade's done here anyway. We got green and we crossed, I would close that trade. The idea is you get the first one, the first green arrow, and you set this on confirmation, let that thing go, even after that little bit of drawdown. It's pretty awesome. But you get the first trade, you can set this on confirmation, and then you can go ahead and go to Nadex, set your trade, and boom, and watch it. Right here, I would exit, and then right here, when it's set back up again, right there, I would get back in. And that's all. Now you can stay in and say, okay, as long as I don't cross this double red line, which I put the green line on here, you can stay in the trade. If you're aggressive, you could do that, or if you knew it should go down, maybe there's a reason that you feel it's for sure it's good, not for sure, but you feel very confident that's going to go down, then you can hold on for that reason. But me, I get out here, get back in, make my money, and be happy. It just goes on and on and on. It's just pretty awesome. Same system already sent out, except this one has a robot. Now you have to purchase the robots to get the robots, but now if you've already purchased all the robots, you will be getting the robots anyway. So now for anybody that purchased all the robots for lifetime, they'll get these, but that's a little more expensive. But if you want to just get this robot, I believe it's just $100. So, and if you buy the Nadex robots, then I'll send you just the Nadex robots. But if you want all the robots, which we have many and multiple and lots of them, you can do that too. It's all on the website. I'm just showing off that this template works. So you don't have to have the robot. You can do this just by hand. So I like the robot because of the confirmation. I'll give you a little window here that pops up and says, hey, we have a sell trade right here. You want to do it or not? And I can put yes or no, and then it'll trade it here. And then I can go over to my Nadex platform and invest in that too. So I have multiple income streams coming in. And that's what's very important for me, to keep money coming in, just like this uptrend. Just keep money coming in. It's the way it should be. But this indicator works really good. I'm real happy with it. And if it's making you money, I know you'd be happy with it too. So that's really what it's all about. I mean, look at this. Wow. Right from here, you take it all the way down to here. You don't have to take any other trade, just one trade right there. And boom, you made money. These are just in case you didn't get in here. Maybe you opened up the system, turned it on, and boom, it says, hey, we have a trade right there. It just keeps kicking them out. Like over here, look, it's just multiple trades until it gets out of the tail. This is the buy zone. The best is in the beginning, but it's still in the buy zone. Goes up, takes money. Now here I didn't see it cross till here. We don't really have anything, so it didn't like, or maybe we're just too far. No, we got some here. So here we got the buy trade. This is all the buy zone. So if you go up in here and get kicked back out, stochastics telling us it's turning around. You can jump back in right there, take it back up. This thing's real crazy right here. So you may have lost a little bit or made a little bit in a couple of these, but then at the end result, you made your money all back. Now here we have a sell trade, but it never went sell. Why? Oh, because by the time it went sell, it was off the tail. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. These buy trades or sell trades, excuse me. I see the green, I think buy. You gotta look at the direction. I only put the green because it's selling, and you can at least see the arrows that way. So stochastic went off, says, hey, we're going to be turning around. What did it do right after that? Boom, starts selling. Man, I love it. It doesn't get any easier than this. We buy trade right away. There it is. Boom, everything lines up and off it goes. Now it looks like you only went to about here and the trailing stop would get you out. So if you got in the beginning, you made money. If you got in up here, this would be a losing trade. But if you have that losing trade, and then you come over here, wait for the next setup. There it is. You got your money all back. That's what it's all about. You can't win them all. It's not possible. The market's designed to take your money. Without a system like this, I don't know how anybody can do it. It's very difficult. You have to have some kind of system. Even the guys with no system, they make a system. They make a system of crossing moving average. They make a system of different candlestick patterns they got. You have to have a system. I mean, that's just all there is to it. You're not just going to fly in here by the seat of your pants and think you're going to see what's going on. You won't. It's not possible. It's designed for human nature to take your money. So without a system, without something keeping you out of trouble, you will not make it. And we all learned that in the beginning. Now look at that thing go. 1 minute chart. Pretty awesome. Anyway, but you can see, boom, signal, turn around. It's getting ready to. We have stochastic, then right away when it's prime, we get the sell trades. Now you could take it sooner, but because it crossed underneath the yellow. And here, I mean, if you wanted to be aggressive, right in here, if you're watching this manually, just if it crosses that double yellow line, you close the trade. That's all. This one here is for safe trading. This is safe because it's already turned red. But right here it crossed underneath the yellow and it's red, so we're safe to take a trade manually. But this thing is saying that at this point, this is the best, safest trades. That's all. Doesn't mean you can't take it a little bit sooner when it lines up. As long as it goes underneath the yellow and everything's red, you're good to go. All right, guys, have a great evening. We'll talk to you later. Stay out of trouble. And let's make some money. That's all we're about. And this will help you do it, that's for sure. Had another little drawdown, but believe me, it's going to come right back up just like always. Okay, thank you again. Bye-bye.